What's going on, YouTube? This is Dark Moon Tamer here, and I just want to say, first of all, I'm very sorry that I haven't posted many videos up. A lot of shit's been going on recently with work and family and, you know, financial crisis and all that dumb shit. So I did say I was gonna give you guys a half case opening of EB11 Requiem of Dusk. Though I did make the video, but it was too damn long, and YouTube wanted me to make a verification, or make sure I have a verification on it. So what happened is that I deleted the entire thing, which was a waste and my regret, sadly. And I haven't done many episode vlogs for a while because I had so much shit going on. I just want to say, first of all, I'm sorry for that. But to make up for all these long times, I'm here to show you guys a deck profile debut of the Shadow Paladin Witches from EB11 Requiem of Dusk. Little by little, what's so? So, what got me really inspired doing this deck profile is that Roddy Curdy in Season 4 of Vanguard used this sub-clan, and she loved it. And what I loved about it, too, is that it's very, very heavy pressured. Like, you have, on some of these effects, I'll explain them later, or maybe, but I love this deck mainly because I've always loved witches ever since the Hocus Pocus movie and, you know, other witches from different histories of time. And so, it's just nice to have finally have a clan that suits more like me, besides Pale Moon Circus, So for starters, for the Grade 0 lineup, I'm running the starting Vanguard Witch of Banquets Lear. What she kind of does is that she is your forerunner to the rearguard circle. When you call another witch to the field, you can move her to another rearguard. And when this unit boosts of Vanguard that is in Legion, you can put her in a soul, and then you can superior call 2 Grade 0s from your deck and shuffle your deck. Now, everyone thinks that this may be a bad combination or a bad idea because everyone's now going to Creeping Dark Goats for the extra Calblast Shadow Paladin searching thing. But this is actually a good thing to help because the more Grade 0s, criticals, like heal triggers you can get in the drop zone, the more you can actually eventually do another Legion, and you can eventually get them back. So it's not really as bad as you guys think it is. You guys are just picky. But I love this unit, so she's my starting Vanguard, and besides, I want to keep this as conditionally as witch possible. So for the trigger lineup, I'm running the new the heal triggers. Witch of Black Cat's Milcra. I'm running her because, well, she is a witch. This is basically a witch type deck. And for this deck, for the first time, I'm actually running 8 criticals. Black Crow Witch, Eine, and 4 Grim Revengers. Now, the reason why I never gone fully 12 crit is because there's another reason for that. And I'll show you guys right about now. I'm running 4 stand triggers because Medb's Witch of Goats Medb. This is the reason why I didn't run all 12 crits, because she has not only the good ability, but it can also help me do multiple attacks. When this unit is placed in the rearguard circle, as long as my Vanguard has Witch in her name, I can, for every Grade 0, as long as your opponent has Grade 0s that are 2 or more, you can soul charge 1 card, and you can flip 1 card face up in a damage zone. So it's an extra free power of a counterblast to spare. And you can do a soul charge for more of those soul blast abilities later on, in late games or middle games, or however you work your magic. Because nobody gets a Grade 0 until like in the middle of the game. Alright, so for Grade 1 lineups, I'm running 4 Witch of Quest Securna. When she is called to the rearguard circle, as long as my Vanguard has Witch in her name, and if she's in Legion, I can retire one of my rearguards to activate her skill. So what she does is that for as long as your opponent's rearguards is Grade 0, 2 or more, your Vanguard herself will lose 5,000 powers at the end of that turn. So this will help you. This is what's gonna cause. This is one of the cards that will cause major pressure points to your opponent's strategies. What it does is basically if you can get down to at least 10,000 power by sacrificing your own units, your opponent's vanguard will be totally 1,000 or 0 attack points, and your opponent will have to guard or a quintet wall or a perfect guard to save his own ass from destruction. Which is why, and this is all part of the witch's curse. Every spell will work in due time. For another grade ones is I'm running 4 Witch of Precious Stones Eine. She's one of the cards that should be very watch out for. When she is called to the rearguard circle, you can soul blast 1 card from your soul, and you choose one of your opponent's rear guards, grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, all that stuff, and you can switch it with the grade 0 in the drop zone. So that's how you can get rid of your opponent's intercepts, that extra boosting ability. Like, you're just gonna just fuck him up, which is why I kind of love this deck the most, because it can do that ability. I'm running 4 of the quintet walls, Barrier Witch Grainne. I like my playstyles. I like a certain way, and she does help with the Legion a lot because she provides the right amount of cards that you have to have in the drop zone for that ability. So that's an awfully fun thing to have, and besides, I kind of like her. She's really cute. Everyone is saying to go with the Perfect Guard Genesis, but I'm very stick to my own clan. I love nothing against the Perfect Guard for Genesis. I mean, it does work both ways now, but you know, it is what it is. So the last thing I'm running for grade 1s are Witch of Choices Eriu, 2 of her. If your opponent's rear guard is 2 or more grade 0s on it, you can discard 1 card from your hand to draw a free card. So she's kind of like Witch of Nostrum Aryan Rod, but she doesn't have to provide. But she provides the grade 2 or grade 0s 2 or more. So, anyways, for the grade 2 lineup, damn it, I'm running 4 Inspection Witch Deidre. When she's kind of like Dana in a way. When she is called to the rearguard circle, as long as your vanguard's has witch in her name, you can soul blast 1 card to put 1 other card from your opponent's rearguard and switch it with the grade 0 in the drop zone. So that can really hurt his strategies up. Like I said, guys, this deck is provided to not only fuck up your opponent's rearguards, but to also fuck up his rearguard too without making anything going on and wasting his hand. And to provide all this, I'm running 4 Witch of Reality Femmes. She is the Legion mate of Fianna herself. Oh, and the other one's for Rias. She is a 12k attacker, so for witches, as long as your vanguard's witch. I was thinking about running the grade 1 10k attacker, but this deck has so much ability power that it doesn't. I don't really think it needs that much other power. Damn. It's freaking cold here, guys. Don't move to Utah. Last but not least, I'm running the original witch, Skull Witch Nemain. I'm running 3 of her. Yeah, she is a 3k attacker, but she can make up for her mistakes for counterblasting 1 card, as long as your vanguards reach Shadow Paladin, and when she's called to rearguard circle, discard 1 card, draw 2, and counterblast 1. So she provides more draw power than anything else. So this deck's all about drawing, fucking up, and causing some chaos spells. And last but not least, we're running grade 3s. So, I'm running 4 Mesmerizing Witch Fiannas. I'm not gonna lie, I hate how they changed her name from Witch of Enchantment Fianna to Mesmerizing Witch Fianna. But I think it's the same thing. But what she does for her Legion skill is that you can counterblast 2 cards from your damage zone, and your opponent has to look at the top 10 cards of his or her deck, and I choose up to 2 rear guards and switch them with the grade 0s that he draws from those 10 cards. So again, this is a real pressure point. This is where it gets really serious. You know when you see her, then you know it's bad. Her other skill is that when you return a copy of Fianna or another copy of the same card in the rearguard circle, you can draw 2 more cards. Again, more draw power. And fucking up your opponent's rearguards. And finally, I'm running 4 Cultus Witch Rias. Her Legion mate is Deidre. Her Legion skill is, for every grade 0 rearguard your opponent has, your Vanguard will lose 5,000 power for each one. So if your opponent's rearguards have like 3, that your opponent will lose 15,000 power. So basically just turn to a 0 attack power monster. But it does come with a cost. I have to retire one of my rearguards in order to activate that ability. So that's the sad case. But her other ability is Counterblast 2. You choose one of your opponent's rearguards, and he or she has to check the top 5 cards of his deck and search for one of those grade 0s and switch them. So it's not as heavy blasted as Fianna's is, but the Legion skill is dreadful. And I personally like it, so no complaints. Now, I know everybody may have some disagreements about this deck profile, but personally, I like the way how it runs, and I like what I see. Let me just move back here a bit. So, guys, that's my deck profile for today, and hopefully this will make up for all the lost time I did for you guys. I'm sorry for that. Again, I'll try my very best to do more videos. Regionals was kind of a bit of a pain in the ass to deal with, too. And so, guys, that's my deck profile for Witches for Shadow Paladin, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and remember to subscribe, like, comment this video, and, you know, show your love for Dark Moon Tamer, subscribe, and rate, and check out my other videos, and, yeah, I'll catch you guys later. I hope you guys are having a very good Thanksgiving turkey weekend, and see you guys next time. This is Dark Moon Tamer signing out.